Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's been a minute since I've been on here. It's your girl Ebony, your host from Ebony's Old School Channel. Who remembers the Garbage Pail Kids? The never-ending story. Y'all remember that? The little play stereo decks. You play your own little music on your little toy stereo sets where they play the records, your fake records on. The little baton sticks. Like you was like in a band or something. Y'all remember that? Because I know I do. And then, who remembers being 9, 10, 11, 12 years old and calling themselves having a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever? Or when is your first time you when did you remember like hitting actual puberty, growing into like your womanhood or your manhood? You know what I'm saying? When do y'all remember that? Because I know I do. Like, I was scared, especially when I got my first monthly for the first time. I had ran scared, yelling. I was like, "Mom, what's wrong with me? Take me to the hospital." You know what I'm saying? Because I was young then, and I didn't know, like, what it was all about. I mean, I knew I was going to get it, but I didn't know. How about you other women? And how about when you men start getting your spermicitis? I'm going to say it that way because I know that's probably not the proper way to say it, but yeah. Or when your voice changes and you start getting facial hairs and just hairs, bodily hairs, period. Not just your chest hairs and your beards and stuff. Y'all remember that? And remember on HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and all that stuff? The late night, like sex movies. I'm not trying to bring that up because I know kids probably gonna be watching, but who remembers sneaking just to see that at nighttime? Besides me, because I know I did. Like them after-hour movies. Like, remember when BET, when it first came on? Remember the very first video that showed on BET? The song Whip It. That was the very first song when BET very first started out. And videos used to play the whole way through. Not just 5 seconds of it. And they playing more movies than anything, like they doing now. And then when they did play movies and shows, those lasted until the ending of the movie too. They didn't cut like a big old portion out like they do now. MTV, VH1, all them, they were so fun to watch back in the days because you had your mixture of all of it, and it was just fun to have. You know, I know I probably talked about this in my other videos, but I'm talking about some of it now because I'm adding new conversations and topics into this one. That's why I'm doing it. Who remembers all the Bill Cosby movies? The Predator. Remember The Predator? When it first came out? That thing used to scare the heck out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. See, now, I'm more of a horror movie fanatic than I was when I was a little girl. Not even gonna lie. And then, who remembers all them infomercials back in the day too? Them late night infomercials and them little selling shows back from way back in the day. Bob Barker, when he was alive, doing that Wheel of Fortune thing. I miss that man. I hate that he had to pass. Oh, Bob Barker. I remember when I was in high school, they used to crack on my principal because they said he looked like Benny Hill. Remember the Benny Hill shows? Because I know I do. I used to watch Benny Hill shows back in the day too. No lies told there. And then it's a lot of old school stuff that I want to talk about. It's just that it's so many I can't remember them off the top of my head right now. And it's like, it makes me happy to speak of it. Remember we used to go to the store and $1 took us a long way? You could buy a whole lot with $1. You could like walk out with like four, possibly five like items for $1 back in the day. Now everything you can just only buy one item with $1 compared to back in the days we used to get like 4 or 5 items for $1. Boy, oh boy. I know I talked about the penny candy store already in one of my videos, so I wouldn't even dare even try to bring that up too much. Yes. And then, who remembers playing pencils with each other back in elementary school? I don't know if I brought this up yet in any of my videos, but just in case if I didn't. You know what I mean, y'all? Yeah. Who remembers their old address from when they was a kid? I know I do. 169 West Chalmers Street on the south side of Youngstown, then 174 West Dennick on the north side of Youngstown, Ohio. I remember all my childhood friends, growing up with them all. We used to run wild back in the days too, no lies. I know I was a badass back in the school, just bad as hell. Just always getting a whooping and getting in trouble. Especially when I was in school. Just, ugh. I remember one time, I was just not bringing my homework home until my teacher and my mother talked. They had a little parent-teacher conference and I got in trouble for that. This is when I was in elementary school when I did this. What's the worst thing y'all ever did as a child? See me? I'm not going to bring that up yet, but I'm going to bring that up in a later video. Because I know I'm going to bring this up again. So therefore, that's when I'm going to bring it up. Hopefully I don't forget. But what I did as a kid, the worst thing I did as a kid, my mom tore my behind up. When I say she tore my behind up, she tore it up. And now that I'm grown, she had every right to do it. Because I know I would have done it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up right now. The worst thing I done as a child is I was playing with matches. And I set every last bit of underneath the bed on fire while my mom was laying in that same bed asleep. And when they got it under control, she lit my butt on fire. I mean, she took that belt, pop, 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 pop. She had me by my hair like this, y'all. Beating the crap out of me. Yes, I deserved it. I deserved it. I deserved it. Yep. Who remembers their siblings always fighting each other? I know I do. Especially me and my middle sister, because I got 2 younger sisters, y'all. Yes, me and my middle sister. We used to always get into it. Shoot. And I remember it was a lot of times my middle sister even got me in trouble for stuff I didn't even do, y'all. I got in trouble for her behind. Ain't that something? Man, oh man. Who all remembers that? Who all remembers, no matter what, you always had to clean up the room, especially if you're the oldest. I'm talking to the oldest of all your siblings, with everybody that I'm talking to about this, y'all. The oldest of all everybody out there who is the oldest out of all y'all siblings know what the heck I'm talking about. No matter what, you had to clean up, you had to clean the room up behind yourself and your younger brothers and sisters or whatever. Used to be mad each and every time. Oh my goodness. Like, are you serious? While the rest of your siblings get to sit down and watch TV and do whatever, you had to do it all. And turn around and go do some other chores around the house. While your mother or both your parents and the rest of your siblings just sitting there. Like, it's just bogus. It used to burn me up, I tell you. I swear it did. And then, who all remembers this too? You had to share the front seat. You and your siblings had to share sitting in the front seat of the car. Me and my middle sister, me and my two younger siblings had to do that. Me and my two younger sisters, we always had to do that. Like, I'm the oldest. I should always sit in the front. And I know I'm going to have to get that sound thing off when I go and upload it on here. Being that it just came out of nowhere, y'all. Who is your favorite band or singer growing up as a kid? Remember the group, the singing group Guy? And remember that song? Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, wanna bump your body, baby. I still listen to that song too, y'all. I mean, since that Guns N' Roses thing came up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to a little bit of rock and roll too. Yes, yes, yes. And then who remembers? I know a lot of us remember this, y'all. We had to share a room with our siblings. Yes. See, it's a lot of things that I can talk about. Because, you know why? Because this is Ebony's Old School channel. This is what I do, baby. Talk about things that are old school. Who remembers Topple? The game Topple. I know I probably didn't mention that in another video, but just in case. Yes. The little TV game shows from back in the days. At the end, you win the prize if you was a winner. Who remembers all them shows? So I know I done talked about some of them in another video, but I can't remember most of them because it's been so long since I've seen a lot of them. Yes. Who remembers Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? This is Good Vibration. Yes, I used to remember. I used to like listen to stuff like that, and we always thought it was the stuff back then. Yes, yes, yes. And let me see what else. Who all remember saying, I'm not ever having no kids when I grow up? And then when you get grown, you having kids. Oh, I ain't gonna ever skip school. Grow up but skipping school. I know I remember back when I was in high school. Because it's 25 years as of June 6th of this year that I've been out of school. And that's how old my son is too, so I remember back in high school, oh my goodness. The memories, the school days. Who also remembers Puff the Magic Dragon? Who remembers that whole CD, y'all? Yeah. But getting back to high school though, those was the days, the memories. Had so much fun though back in high school. And now look at us all now. Just grown. Just too grown for our own good. Who remembers having them phones where you had to like dial in circles? Remember back in the days before caller ID, we used to always play on people's phone too, y'all. Yes, Lord. Who all else remember? Who all remembers? I can't wait till I get grown and move out of my mama and daddy house. Now that we're all on our own, oh my goodness, times can get hard now. Being that we're all on our own now, life can just bite you in the butt now. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Who remembers? If you cross this line, we're gonna fight. Or get this off. If you flick this stick off my shoulder, we fighting. And don't pay attention to this, bro. I had dyed it this way, y'all. That's why I look so dingy and dirty, because I really dyed it. You see how I dyed it, y'all? It's really a sports bra, and it was pink. But I had dyed it lightweight blue, y'all. I didn't learn how to dye for like the first time when I did this. And like I said, that's why I look so dingy and dirty. It's clean though. Like, see how I really want to see how I really try to dye it? Like I said, it's a sports bra, everybody. You want to see how I really try to dye it? To the point where it looks dingy. You should see the back of it too. I didn't learn how to I didn't try to dye blue, but hey, I tried my best, especially the back of it. Y'all can't see the back of it real good, but just in case if y'all can. So that's why I say no, it's not dirty, y'all. It's just I just dyed it a little bit. I wanted to be pink and blue to the point where it looked dingy. Yeah, and yes, I'm showing it off, baby. No, I'm not showing no boobs or nothing. But yeah. And I'm going to be showing it too. I like how, to the truth, I like how I did the straps to it. Because it makes it, because the blue on here that I dyed it like that, the way I dyed it, makes the straps look like it's even dirtier than the rest of the bra. I like to try new things, y'all. Yes, love trying new things. Shoot, this bra is old anyway, but it still fits good. So I figure I'll try something with it. This is my I don't give a darn sports bra. Sorry I had to get off the old school subject just to talk about it. I know it's like too much info, but just wanted to throw that in there. But who remembers back in the day? They had to write like essays and stuff, or write a book report back in the day though. Remember writing book reports? And then I remember when I was in junior high school, I think it was junior high school or high school, I had to write a whole story about myself from like from the time I was born all the way up to I was a teenager. I had to write a whole life story. Like my name is da 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 da, and I was born on this month, date, and year at this hospital. To my mom and my dad, had to mention their name and all that good stuff. I did a good job with just about all my book reports and my essays. I remember when I was in elementary school and I had to do them, it was a struggle because I couldn't hardly understand how to do it, so it was a struggle for me. Because I know when I was a kid in elementary school, I learned slower than the other kids, than everybody else in the classroom. And people used to always pick on me because of it.